Hello everyone, this is Joseph Zabrowski coming here today to share with you this video. And what I'm going to share with you in this video, you're not going to want to miss it. If you know anything about Phil Piccolo, probably the biggest online scammer in history, I'm going to share some things that no one else has ever seen before. Number one, I'm going to share with you a recent message that he left with me, and you're going to see the true Phil Piccolo, okay? You're going to see some of his nastiness. And of course, he didn't know that I was going to share this with you, so you're not going to want to miss that. Okay. Number two, I'm going to share a story with you. Recently, I met a man named Armin, who is the owner of Vista Network, and that is a company that Phil Piccolo basically flat out robbed. They owe Vista Network, Phil Piccolo and his criminal cronies owe Vista Network $3 to $3.5 million. They literally went into their computer system, which they were contracted to update Vista Network's computer system. And once they got access to the computer system, they stole over $700,000 in cryptocurrency and additional money thereafter. They stole their email list from Vista Network with over 30,000 people on their email list. Now I'm speaking to the people of Let's Go ABC. If you're thinking about doing this business, Let's Go ABC, you are making just a really big mistake, all right? I made a similar mistake about close to a year ago now with Phil's last business, which was Travelata. It looked really good, just like Let's Go ABC, okay? The website looks really good because that's his web, okay? I mean, literally, when Phil builds a website, it's his web like a spider builds a web for people to get caught in it, so that he can stick his tentacles in you and suck up your blood and guts, thus take all your money. Okay, that's how he does it. Phil stole over $7,000 from me, okay? And he's stolen, by his own admission, in a recent email, over 700, this is from Travelata, over $700,000 he owes the people who did business in Travelata, okay? But he just threw that out the door and he's moving on to the next company. He's not going to pay them off. And keeping in mind, and I've done numerous videos in the past on this, if you go to my channel, you can see all of them. You can get all the details about Phil Piccolo. He's a multimillionaire. Okay, the home that he lives in is about $4 million home. I don't know what his net worth is, but it's probably in the neighborhood of $15 million. He has two other homes. Okay, so in other words, he and his cronies, his other three cronies, Kevin, Dalton Johnson, Reed, and the other one, Morris. Okay, I'm sure they're probably all millionaires, but they don't have $700,000 to pay their people in Travelata. They owe me over $7,000. Okay, so what I'm going to share with you in this video is not only showing you Phil in his nastiness with a recent call that he left me a message, and you're going to hear it, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to share a story with you relative to Armin and the deal that Phil made before he actually got the deal with Vista Network, before he actually stole the money. I'm going to show you the actual watch in a book that he gave to Armin as a gesture of respect and honor to seal the deal that they were making. And this is the kind of conniving, just degenerate gutter rat that you are dealing with at Let's Go ABC. Now, you guys, if you're doing Let's Go ABC, okay, I'm telling you, I have my own ministry, all right? It's called Our Father's Productions. I was told about this because Phil has stolen money from me. God has impressed upon my heart to share the truth with everybody, to shine the light on his crimes so that they don't get involved with his criminal acts like so many others have in the past, okay? Now, it was not coincidence. It was by God that a particular pastor sent me an email and asked me, he wanted me to take a look at Let's Go ABC. He was asking me, he's one of the guys on my team, he was asking me, doesn't this look like a great business? Because on this website, Phil talks about how he's going to help preachers and pastors and so forth. He's going to help them out with their ministries. And Phil does the same type of thing. He did the same thing in his last business and the businesses before that. He uses God as part of his facade. That's because Phil knows that 80% of Americans are Christians, which is where most of the money is in America, in the world, right? And so he wants to be. He knows that he has to gain acceptance from you. So he puts forth that nice Christian man facade for you to gobble up, so you can take your guard down and then eventually get into your pocket. That's how he works. He works just like a spider that sits off in the wings in the dark. He has his web up there, his website, and then people come into the web, and once they're in there, he sticks his tentacles in there and he sucks their blood and guts out, and that's the money. And once he sucks it out, you aren't going to get it back. As I said, he's stolen over $7,000 from me, and so that's the way that it works. And I'm telling you ahead of time, my friends, don't go near this business. Okay, he's giddy right now because he's starting a new business. He set it all up. He set the great scam up, and he's probably, I'm sure he's brought in some money, and he's thinking this is just like old times. I'm gonna bring him in. The money's gonna be jingling in my pockets, and he's gonna get all happy because one thing that Phil loves is money. That's what he would trade God and life for money. Okay, he's a lover of money. Okay, and God's word tells us that the love of money is the root of all evil. There's nothing wrong with money. Money is good if it's used for good things, but the love of money is the root of all evil. That key word, love, okay? And Phil loves it, okay? So let's get to the message that Phil just sent me, and then before I get to this message, I'll just alert you to a couple of things that he's going to say in it. And then I'm going to show you how everything that he's just said in there is a complete lie. He's going to tell you that I used to work in the entertainment business for Kevin Costner, the movie star, and he's going to say that Kevin Costner fired me. And just so that you know, this is my website, Our Father's Productions. I do a ministry, and this is Kevin Costner in the movie The Bodyguard, and this is me right here, and this is Whitney Houston. I used to be an actor. I worked in production as well, and so Kevin was my friend, and I worked for Kevin, and I was in his movie. And I've been to his house, and I played basketball with him at his house, on his court. I've eaten dinner with his family. I know his kids. So we were friends. And so I'm just showing you ahead of time that he was lying. What you're going to hear is a lie. Okay? And, like I've been doing this ministry for years, I make Christian movies, Christian children's books for kids to foster spiritual and character development. Okay? And here's Phil. He just sent this message 2 days ago. I'm sure he didn't think that I was going to share it, but oh well. Sorry, Phil.
God bless. God bless you, say. How can you utter those words? You are the most lying piece of shit I have ever met in my life. You call yourself a Christian. You work for Kevin Costner. Now I know why he fired your ass. You are the lowest piece of shit Christian I've ever met in my life. I lent you $2,000, and this is the kind of shit you put on the internet about me? I've done nothing to you on a personal basis. You got your $7,000 back. You are a piece of shit. You don't answer my phone calls. You don't take my phone calls because you are a coward. You are a 100% coward. Let me tell you something. You think I'm idly standing by? After I get finished with Armin in court and Victor in court, the only reason I don't...
See, unfortunately, the message got cut off. I wish I could have heard his threat. That would have been really good to play with. So, I'm sure he's going to threaten me. Now, Phil has been known to threaten people. I got this phone call coming in. One moment. I'll get to that later. Phil has been known to threaten people in the past. And in fact, if you go to one of the blogs here, which is really important to go to if you're considering Let's Go ABC, I'll put all the links below this video, okay? And if you go here and you really read this blog, you will see where Phil has actually, people who have come against whatever he was trying to do, he's threatened physical harm on them. So, hey Phil, this is me, Joseph. Bring it on. Bring it on, coward. Okay? And I hope you come with him. I'm waiting. Because I could take you with both hands tied behind my back. We both know what you are and who you are. I see you, coward. I see you, criminal. Just like many people are starting to see you, thank God, through my videos. And more are coming, coward. You get it, criminal? You get it, little boy? I'm waiting for you. That would be the easiest fight I would ever have to fight. Boy, would that be easy. What a joke. Of course, he wouldn't have enough guts to come himself. He would have to send somebody. Bring it on, my friend. I need a little workout, if you know what I mean. All right, so go to this website. I'll put the link below the video. And there are various other websites that you can see here right off the bat. Phil Piccolo, the one-man internet crime wave. You got to ask yourself, if you're Phil Piccolo is the guy who created Let's Go ABC, okay? Why would people devote an entire website to talking about the crimes of Phil Piccolo? Why would they call him the one-man internet crime wave? Ask yourself that. A second site, Patrick Pretty. Phil Piccolo is scamming again. This is the guy who started Let's Go ABC. He did the exact same thing with Travelada. Same thing, he just took the same garbage and he repackaged it. Phil Piccolo's story. Tons of comments on how he scammed people. Another site devoted directly to Phil. Another site, Phil, the one-man internet crime wave. Anyone considering Let's Go ABC, ask yourself, why would there be so many websites devoted to this guy, Phil Piccolo, who's the creator of Let's Go ABC? Read this one, it's really good. You can see him cussing out another guy here, because that's who he is. Now, keep in mind the video that I just shared with you, okay, or excuse me, the message that I just shared with you. And now let's contrast it with Phil's webinar here where he's talking about God. See, Phil always uses God, as I said earlier, to get what he wants. So let's listen to what he has to say here in his webinar.
To say that I'm with a group of leaders that has petitioned the company to take some of their profits, not only their profits, but some of the leaders I'm working with are working with us on this goal, and that is to help churches, bishops, pastors in third world countries, pay off the mortgages of their church, to let them be mortgage free, or feeding children. As you know, they've already committed to 200 children in the first week of April when they launch. 201 child for every person that owns an advertising package. So any individual person that owns an advertising package, they're supporting a child, which is $240.
Notice how he makes that clear connection between you purchasing his advertising package and supporting children. That's not by mistake. He's doing that because he knows that 80% of the people in America are Christian, okay? And this sounds really nice. It sounds so good that a pastor contacted me and was asking me about it. He's lying to you, okay? This is all about getting your money. He did the same thing in his last program. He didn't talk about it in this way, but he always used God's name and talked about pray. He's called Mr. ASAP, always say a prayer. He's always talking about God, and then once he has your money, it's all over, my friends. You don't believe me? Okay? Now, first of all, listen to Mr. Holy Man there, and then contrast it. Well, let's see here. Contrast it with the message that I just shared with you. There is Mr. Holy Man, right?
God bless. God bless you say. How can you utter those words? You are the most lying piece of shit I have ever met in my life. You call yourself a Christian. You work for Kevin Costner. Now I know why he fired your ass. You are the lowest piece of shit Christian I've ever met in my life. I lend you $2,000, and this is the kind of shit you put on the internet about me? I've done nothing to you on a personal basis. You got your $7,000 back. You are a piece of shit. You don't answer my phone calls.
Okay, so now you see the contrast. Now, I have pointed out, he has said this in the past, and I've pointed out these lies in other videos. I call them on every one of them. They're very easy to refute. Okay, let me show you, just so that you know. I mean, these are like the details that you need to know. Okay, one moment. Okay, this is when I joined Travelado, you just heard that he said, I paid you back your $7,000, which denotes that I sent him $7,000. And the Travelado program was just like this program, except they've built up this program with more BS, okay? It's more of a paper tiger, nothing on the inside. Okay, so you can see this is Phil sending me an email saying, if you want, I will make up the difference of $2,000 for you. In this way, you will still make $14,000 and I will earn $4,000. So he said that he lent me $2,000. Okay, now this is his company. He's gonna partner with me. The keyword partner with me. He's gonna put $2,000 into this. He's not lending me anything. He's putting $2,000 in a partnership program with me, and then he's gonna double his money in his own program that he created. He's not lending me anything. He's making money, and then on top of it, he's getting a commission from me for me sending the $7,000. He's then getting commissions from the people that I brought into the company as well. It's a complete lie. That's how he does it. And the reason he does it this way is because he's a narcissist. That means he's self-centered. That's all he thinks about is himself. He's used to getting his way. Chances are he had a little, Italian mother who gave him everything he wanted, and he's a little baby. He's like a little baby boy, and that's how he went through life. And he found a way to get what he wants, like the little baby that he is, and as a result, he's a tyrant. He thinks that he can crap on people, and people are just supposed to roll over and go, okay, isn't that cute? Phil's crapping on us. Isn't that cute how he steals thousands of dollars from us? That's what he's used to doing. So he's not used to a guy like me calling him on his BS. He's not used to dealing with a real man, but that's what he's dealing with now. And he's going to be dealing with more real men. He's dealing with another real man at Vista Network who's bringing forth a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against him right now. Okay? And if you don't know about that, anyone who's thinking about getting into Let's Go ABC, you should really look into that, because that's a real lawsuit. In fact, it is talked about right here. Vista Network sues Phil Piccolo and Associates for fraud. Phil Piccolo, remember, is the guy who owns Let's Go ABC. He probably uses a different name. In that video that I just showed you, he's got the name Todd Dissner up there, but I think that was probably a mistake. Okay? So now, the other thing here is Todd Dissner. Todd, you seem like a really, like a good man, a smart man. Do you know who you're dealing with here, Todd? Who we're associated with can really hurt us. Okay? This guy right here, and I'm going to get into the story that I promised that I was going to share with you. This guy right here, he made a deal with Vista Network. Are you aware of that, Todd? And when Armin, I just met Armin recently, and he shared this story with me, and it blew my mind. That when Armin went to Phil Piccolo's house to cut a deal that Phil and his cronies, his criminal cronies, and Kevin Dalton Johnson and the Reed and whatever his name is, Morris or Morrison, they were all going to contract with Vista Network, and it used to be a classic gesture that when you cut a deal with somebody, it's an old type of thing, that you give them your watch. And Phil Piccolo actually did that. He shook after you shake the person's hand, you shake the person's hand, and then you take your watch off as a gesture of respect, sincerity regarding the deal. And it's like a sealing of the deal. Okay? Phil and his cronies were going to go into Vista Network and update their computer system and make it really work according to the changes that Vista Network had desired. So here is Armin actually sent this to me. So Phil, this is Phil's watch that he gave to Armin after they sealed the deal. And then Phil also gave him a Christian book in addition to the watch. And what did Phil go on to do after he sealed the deal with Armin with his watch and his Christian book? He went into his computer system and he stole over $700,000 of cryptocurrency. He took Vista Network's 30,000 email list of people and he used it to promote Travelata. Armin tells me that they have stolen, all told, about $3 to $3.5 million from Vista Network. He closed the back office so that Armin and his colleagues could not get back into the back office. And then he, like I said, he used the email list to promote his business Travelata. There's much more that goes to it, but these are just some of the highlights. The point is, anyone who's looking at Let's Go ABC as a prospective business, I hope you're thinking more than twice. You should run. And Todd Dissner, you seem like a decent man. Were you aware of the story that I just shared? Because it's the truth. Facebook, private message. Private message, Armin. You can talk to me anytime. My name's Joseph Zabrowski. I'll tell you the truth about this guy. This is a dangerous little criminal. He's a degenerate. And I don't think, if you're a wise man, you don't want to be associated with him. This is what he did. He gave Armin this gesture of honor of giving him his watch after he shook his hand, and then he stabbed him in the back. That's basically what he did. So, my friends, now, I think I showed you this. I did just show you the different websites. All right. Yeah. This was his old business, Travelata. So those were the two things that I really wanted to share with you. And, also, as I had stated, regarding the $7,000, I never even got paid in full the $7,000, by the way. That was another lie of Phil. Additionally, every month that I was in the business, I had to pay a $70 membership fee. So it was about 6 months, I think. 6 times 70 is about $420. So he really owes me. He didn't pay me the full $7,000. He really owed me about 70. He owed me, to break even, it would have been $75. But the program said that you would double your money and that I would earn $14,000. So in other words, he held on to my money for he still has it. It's been probably close to 10 months now. Probably 8 months or so. And they still haven't paid me my $14,000. So Phil thinks, in his narcissistic, tyrannical makeup, he thinks that, he should be able to I should be able to lend him my $7,000 so he can do whatever he wants. And then after, 8 months, I don't make any profit. See, that to him is fair, because when you're a narcissist, in all honesty, that's how narcissists think. Okay? When you're a narcissist, you believe that that's the way things should work. When you're given everything, handed to you by your little mommy and you're a little boy, and you grow up in that. I'm Italian, so I have an Italian mother, so I know how Italian mothers are. But you see, I think Phil went a little too far there. I strike my boundaries with my Italian mother. And he just went a little too far, and unfortunately, he's a narcissist. He thinks that he should be able to take your money and do whatever he wants with it and never allow you to make any profit when he advertises that you're going to make double your money. And that's exactly what he's advertising right now in your Let's Go ABC, that you're going to double your money. And he says I was supposed to double my money in 200 or so days. And he says you're going to do it in 100 days here, I think. You are being lied to, my friends. And Todd Dissner, wake up, my friend. If you're not awake by now, wake up. So I just did want to show you one other thing. Okay, this is a message from Travelata that they sent out to their people. Currently, the company owes $325,000 plus another $400,000 needed to double everyone's cost. Okay, so it's over $700,000. Now, Phil Piccolo is a multimillionaire. Okay, his home alone, I think, is in the $4 million area. He has 2 other homes. Okay, his 3 other cronies are probably millionaires as well. Phil's net worth, I don't know what it is, probably in the area of 15 million. I don't know what his cronies' net worths are, but it's multi-millions of dollars. And they all were part of Travelata. You telling me a group of four millionaires can't pay back $700,000 to the people who invested in their company? Are you telling me that? You think that's right? Okay, and Phil's going to talk about sending money to other people, and he has this video on his site where he's handing out $20 bills to people. It was just a created video that he made so that people would think, oh, this is a really nice guy. He's handing out 20s. I mean, this is the degree of deception that this guy will do. I mean, he'll go to any length. All right. So why is he not paying the people that he just ripped off? Look into it. These people really got ripped off just like I got ripped off. And now he's offering another business? Does that make sense to you? Anyone who's considering Let's Go ABC, run from this. The site looks good, I'll admit. But it's all filled with facades. Like he's got some vault. Yeah, right. Right. Like they're doing any of this. This is a complete lie. It's a complete facade so that he can get what he wants. Like he has a cargo center. Furthermore, the product that they're touting that's behind everything is not even registered with the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. And I have that as well. One moment, I'll share that. FDA takes action against marketer of unapproved products claiming to treat addiction, chronic pain, and other serious conditions. U.S. Food and Drug Administration. U.S. Food and Drug Administration today posted a warning letter to NutraPharma Corp. For illegally marketing unapproved products labeled as homeopathic with claims about their ability to treat addiction and chronic pain, including pain associated with cancer, diabetes, shingles, fibromyalgia, and other serious conditions. Phil has been known to do this type of thing in the past. You're being fooled, my friends. Okay, this is the big product he is saying is behind his business. It's all a lie. Look into it. NutraPharma Corp. That's the $1 million company that's behind his business. All right? Now, his last business, Travelata, he did the same type of thing. He told us that Travelata had a travel agency, a real travel agency behind it. This is the Alexa ranking of Travelata. It's in the can, which is exactly where Phil Piccolo belongs. He belongs in the can, in prison, for life. So that he has plenty of time to think about eternity, okay, and get right with God. This is Travelata's Alexa ranking. Down the toilet, all right? And if Phil keeps stealing from people, that's where he's going to end up, down the toilet in hell with Satan, okay? So I would tell you, Phil, to wake up from your long-lost slumber. Wake up, little boy. Become a man. Start acting like a man, little boy. It's time. That is it, my friends. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll put all the links for this video and everything that I shared with you below the video. And anyone in Travelata who's watching this, if you'd like to be part of a class action lawsuit against Phil Piccolo and Travelata, let me know. I'll put my email below this video. Thank you and God bless.